To the security office.
Each new tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta. Fontaine, Ryan, and now you. But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows. Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here?
Agnes Day.
Access granted. Welcome, Gil Alexander.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now, there's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Hang on, gotta upgrade stuff. I mean, I don't even use any of these anymore. But that looks good. Guess I ever do use the launcher again. Use this thing again.
I'm watching you, scoundrel! Watch where you go!
What are you?
What the? Help me please, 5254. Cool. That happened.
The tyrant has no family, no friends, no country, only slaves chained in his wake. To his fellows, he asks, of what use are you to me? Those who love him are his subjects, for the tyrant accepts only worship or fear.
What, no message from Mobius?
I was to be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement, a living composite of all Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before psychosis takes me.
Oh my god. Got it. Oh, my buddy! Getting flashbacks to that KOTOR, that part in KOTOR where you're like underwater and the shark's trying to eat you. What killed that guy?
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there's just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Open sesame! There's still two little sisters, though. Hypnotic polyp. Oh, great.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Find and activate the circuit breakers. And it doesn't really matter.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Yeah, great job, Sophia. Stellar job. Dead ends. Oh yeah, this looks like a great place to be.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
Okay, I'm good at this. Is there anything I can buy that?
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds, a willing subject, That is to say, myself.
What the hell?
Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough adamant-fused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
What the? Yes!
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Oh, here's one. Really?
We can't have you running around the laboratories in your condition.
You animal! I'll claw your eyes out!
Ow!
Poor things. What a life. Marching around, playing daddy, until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream.
Oh, that's what's wrong with
No
them.
offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor, on the double.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
I hear one. Rise. Come here. Where did this guy come from? The old one too. Mark Meltzer. This guy had a name?
Ask yourself, Mr. Meltzer. Is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds? Or to be united, not just with your daughter Cindy, but with the Rapture family as well? The choice is yours. I urge you to accept the Protector program. You will live by her side, and remember nothing beyond your love for her.
I wasn't the first to find Rapture, you crazy bitch. And I won't be the last. You do whatever you want to me. As long as I'm with Cindy, I'm a happy man.
Another one.
It's this way.
Uh-oh.
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
Huh.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was died in this room.
Achievement unlocked. Dealt with every... That was the last little sister? Really?
The girls are whispering, Father. They've left you a present at the Gatherer's Garden. Take it.
I have a friendly camera here. I'm ready for you this time. I'm gonna Peter Parker this shit. Let's go. Ow. Not a fuel. No fuel, this is terrible. Nope. Nope. Someone was behind me shooting me. I could hear them. You. So lame. Oh, hey. Still injured. Good. What killed me? I need more ammo. To deal with this big sister with no ammo. Even sick.
I know you're in there. I know who you are, and you don't scare me. Who are you? What are you? Get away from here!
There it is.
All right, sport. Time to feed the fish. Head on back to Alexander's tank and put those plants in.
Here's what you get. Get out of my
Poor Gilbert. It was his will to die, Delta. To serve the majority by protecting them from his lunacy. Your entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you grant his request, knowing that he served the family?
Rebirth, huh? Sure, you
No
live
drill.
forever, but minus your body. I like my body, kid. I don't feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some saintly child, like just one more dusty old book in the library.
Deep Sea Life Catchment System online.
Notice to all employees. Subject Delta is hereby dismissed. Escort him from the premises!
No. I don't want it.
Yes, bees. The bees.
wit's on my side.
care of you.
How dare you try to buy me out with this bribe, this penance, this sublime... God damn you, Delta!
Perfect, son. You reeled him in. Now, use that console there to take a gene sample. It should print up a genetic key automatically.
Some more drill fuel. What the?
You got the key to Lamb's hideout, sport. Eleanor's down there. Now just head out to the oxyfill station and use it.
It is done. The sample disposal button on the panel in front of you will administer a massive jolt of electricity to the tank. More than enough to kill me. Whatever I may say to dissuade you, do not listen. The man whose voice you hear now is long gone. As my mind fades, I find my thoughts turn to the suffering that Eleanor will be made to endure, and I am overcome with pity. But I can only offer my feeble prayers. Perhaps after my death, you can do more. Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
You don't have to kill me, Delta. I'm sorry. Oh, please. I will go outside. I will live outside.
Wait, what? That will destroy him. Well, I've been going with a good theme so far. I let the other two live. But you're different. You're very, very different. Now I'm gonna keep him alive. Cause screw you, what's your face? Ow. That's for another day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I think Bioshock 2 is almost done, so maybe next video will be the finale.